Good morning to one and all. Today I would like to start the lesson The Bond of Love. It's of ninth class. It's written by Kenneth Anderson. Kenneth Anderson hailed from a Scottish family settled in India for 6 generations. His father, Douglas Stuart Anderson, was superintendent of the FMCA in Pune, Maharashtra, and dealt with the salaries paid to military personnel. Having an honorary role of captain, Anderson went to Bishop Cotton Boys' School and also studied at St. Joseph's College, Bangalore. Then he was sent to study law at Edinburgh, but he quit the studies and returned to India. He worked for 15 years in the Post and Telegraph Department and later worked at British Aircraft Factory in Bangalore in the rank of factory manager for planning. Then he was diagnosed with cancer from 1972. Later, in 1974, he died. Let's introduce this lesson. The story highlights the emotion bond between human beings and animals. Here, the narrator's wife shares affection with a wild bear and they get attached to each other, shows that animals have feelings and reciprocate to love with warmth and affection. Here, before the Bruno was brought, it was brought by an accident. One day, the narrator and his companions, along with some villagers, went near to the Mysore, one sugar cane field. In, in that field, the wild pigs were coming and destroying the crops. So they went along with the guns, arrows, etc. And they killed some of them. Some of them escaped. After a while, there appeared a mother bear and then a cub. The mother bear was panting because of the heat of the sun. The narrator was a kind person, so he did not hit the mother bear. Whereas his companion, who had a gun with him, shot immediately. Due to this, the mother bear was crying or howling in writhing pain. Even her cub was also crying in writhing pain. Afterwards, the mother bear died. Then the author collected the cub in a gunny bag from the sugarcane field, which was trying to escape, and it was to be given as a gift to his wife. The wife of the author or the narrator accepted this baby, the cub, happily. Gradually, the cub became very much attached with the narrator's wife. The narrator's wife was very much happy with the cub. Gradually, the wife gave the cub milk. Later on, other items were given. The cub was a male bear, so it was christened the name Bruno. Okay, Bruno was very happy in that house, in the narrator's house. Bruno was playing mostly with the author's children, the author's neighbor's children, and some Alsatian dogs, which were in their house. They Bruno lived very happily. Bruno was spending very happy life. One day, accidentally, it entered the library, and here in one place the bear saw some barium carbonate was spread. Actually, the author had spread the barium carbonate to kill the rats, which were making a lot of troubles in this library. But accidentally, the bear Bruno ate the poison and he became paralyzed. Soon, the veterinary doctor was called and he gave some injections twice. Later, the bear came back to his normalcy. And another way, the bear got an accident, but that was not that much severe. Gradually, Bruno was increasing his size. It was bigger than the two dogs, Alsatian dogs. Then they gave the name of Bruno as Baba. Okay, Baba wrestle, Baba box. Okay, even though he used to play, but most of the time, due to fear, Baba was tired. One day, the author's son came to author's wife and suggested her Baba should be given to a Jew, otherwise it would be a troublesome for them. Then the writer accepted this proposal and sent a letter to the Jew of Mysore. Then they arranged a vehicle with a cage and Baba was taken. The parting was very much sad. Baba was very much sad, and at the same time, the wife of the narrator was also sad. Okay, they cried bitterly. Finally, that Baba was kept in the cage. For some days, Baba did not eat anything. Baba lost everything because Baba was missing a lot the author's wife. At the same time, here the author's wife was also missing Baba badly. Okay. One day, the author's wife decided to go to the zoo to see Baba. After the author's companions visited the zoo, and as soon as the author's wife and author reached, on seeing the wife, Baba was very much pleased. Okay, Baba's reaction was different. Okay, she was very happy to see Baba after some months, and finally she waited there for 3 hours and gave a lot of food items, Baba's favorite dishes. Okay, she stayed there 3 hours. Then there came evening. They had to return to Bangalore. But the author's wife did not want to part with the bear. So the author's wife asked the curator, the in charge of the zoo, okay, how to take it back home. The curator gave a curtly reply that it would not be possible because it belonged to the government. But one thing would be possible according to him. So they had to approach the superintendent who lived in Bangalore, and if they would request, definitely he would do something for them. So there was a hope. Then they reached to the superintendent. and they told the details. The wife was very much sad, and everything he accepted. And moreover, the superintendent of who lived in Bangalore was very much kind. He understood the problem of the author's wife, and he decided to write a letter to give the bear back, and he consented it. After his consent, he he and his wife, I mean narrator and his wife, were very happy. They reached again Mysore and gave the letter. Soon, soon the curator decided to arrange Baba to Bangalore, to the narrator's house. Finally, a, finally, a small island was made for Baba. So there, Baba had to live a little far away from the house. The narrator's wife was very much happy to get Baba back. There, straw was placed to keep Baba warm. Here, Baba felt very happy. Okay, the author's wife also felt very happy to get back the, the bear. The author's wife then spent hours sitting here in the company of Baba. So let us discuss the theme of the story. The theme is that even wild animals like sloth bears have emotions, affection, and deep bonds. The story is developed around the concept that love is reciprocal. Even animals respond sincerely to the affection and care shown to them by human beings. In fact, emotional bond that animals form is so strong that they do not easily forget those who care for love and them. The pets reared with sincere love, affection, and develop an unbreakable bond with their human caretakers. Thank you for watching.